Hi, my name is Tania and I'm your intuitive soul guide and founder here at Museflower Retreat and Spa, and I'm here to help you to get in touch with your soul. So we're back for another week of soul card reading for August 16th to the 22nd, 2020. And let me know how last week has been for you guys. Did you get a chance to really stop and take a pause, to reflect on your intention? For me, definitely, besides the card that I drew for the group for the week, actually, every day when I took the card for myself, it's all messages about like slowing down, being patient. So that's what I did, like breathing, meditation, and it was a really good week because usually, I have a lot of like new ideas and things I want to do. And sort of put that aside, and what I did was focus on completing just one single project, because usually we have so many projects on hand, and that is the website of Museflower. It's finally the new website's finally done. We've been working on it for the last 2 months, but actually the whole process, I think I shared a little bit in Museflower post, but the whole process actually was already starting from May 2019 that I really wanted to upgrade the website. So it was 1 year and 3 months to really complete that whole thing, and it was done on the 15th of August. It was launched, the new design. So thank you very much for the universe and for everybody's support throughout that. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the Oracle card tip of the week, and the card tip of the week is about shuffling cards. So is there actually a right way to shuffle cards? So the answer is twofold. The first fold is I don't know, because in my limited experience, there's actually no right way, fixed way. That is my own experience. And the second answer, to the twofold answer, is really just going with your intuition. I think that's the most important. So the way how I shuffle cards, I just shuffle the cards like this. You can shuffle them any way you want. You can, you can cut the card deck. You can, like put it on the floor and really do like any way you like, really. And then after, usually this is just the way I shuffle. I think it's just easier. When you're shuffling, the most important thing is actually the question. Ask your question. And for example, what is my card message for today? And then what I usually do, I think it's just easier. I just fan out the card and I just pick one going with my feeling. Again, is there a right way, right hand, left hand to pick the card? To me, no. I think there's no difference in my personal experience. I could be wrong totally, and I would accept that. So if you have another suggestions, you let me know, but I would say just go with your intuition, really, your feeling. And my feelings, just I go with whatever I feel like, and I pick that card, and I flipped it and look at it. So there is no fixed way to shuffle the cards. There's no fixed way, really. Some people ask me, do I pick the card from the top of the deck? I just say go with your feeling. You feel like that card, you go with that card. You feel like the bottom card, you feel like any card, you go ahead. So just go with your feeling. That is the most important thing when we do, card readings for ourselves. Okay, so now I hope you're ready for our this card reading for this week. And this week we are going to use this beautiful card deck by Campbell, the Starseed Oracle. And as you guys know, I really love her work, and this is her second card deck, which is also very amazing. And just reading from the box itself, it says, have you always had a longing for home without really knowing what that meant? If so, you could be a Starseed soul. So this activating oracle will help you to unlock your soul gifts, connect with your cosmic origins, and remember who you truly are. All right, so now I'm going to shuffle the cards, and same thing, what is the message of the week for everybody who is watching this video, and including myself. Pick a card. Okay, all right. So this is the card for us this week, the Deep Cellular Healing. It's like Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. So this week is all about physical and emotional healing for us, isn't it? It's like a deep cellular healing, which is really talking about, coming to the vibration of vibrational energy level. And I am going this time, I'm gonna go through, they have a guidebook in this and I want to read a little bit about what is the Arcturian energy as well. So here it says that Arcturians are a galactic group of beings who have mastered deep cellular and emotional healing, and they want you to know that it's possible to feel vibrant in your body and well in your skin. And the question is, how can we nourish ourselves this week, right? How can we really take care of ourselves physically and emotionally? So this sort of go back to, of course, first thing a few weeks ago when I shared a card reading message video, doing things that really uplifts you, nourishes your soul, right? Another way of really looking after emotional well-being is to acknowledge our emotions. And I find, for me personally, the best way is to do journaling. Journaling is a little bit different than writing in a diary. Journaling is when you have an honest conversation with yourself and with your feelings. So all you need is just pen and paper, right? And you just start writing whatever that comes to your mind. It could be, if you have certain feelings, maybe you want to write it out. The point is not about, reaching a conclusion about something, and it's not about analyzing or judging. But what I find, with journaling, it does help to clarify sometimes as we write, our thinking process helps to clarify that. Sometimes it might give us an answer, but the point is really just we are expressing our emotions out, through the pen. It's a little bit different than we're talking to another person, and I love that too. And that is, of course, one way to help us emotionally as well is actually talk to a friend, somebody who can trust. But sometimes I find it slightly different. When we write things down, we don't really have any filters. Or we can put away those filters, put it that way. When we talk to someone else, there's still a certain kind of filter, or, maybe we're afraid of how people judge us. And so as we talk, sometimes we rationalize things, right? Maybe we feel really angry, and then we rationalize, well, I know that person, does that because they love me, and blah, blah, blah. So we start to rationalize that, but then the anger may be still there. So when we write things out, it's really an opportunity for us to, acknowledge, embrace that emotion. And even, there are positive emotions, negative emotions, and it's not about avoiding negative emotions either. When we avoid negative emotions, we just, really what we're doing is just sweeping them under the carpet, and we're just suppressing them. So I also, learned this in a hard way, because I thought, when we are on a spiritual path or when we're doing meditation, we have to be calm all the time. We shouldn't be angry. And when that shouldn't be angry, became for me a way that I suppressed my anger, and it would come up in another way anyways, like a volcano would explode in different ways. So what I really recommend is, when we're through journaling, when we write things through, we can process that. And it's a little bit different when we type things out as well. I find that when we really write with our hand, the hand kind of connects to the brain, and it's almost like is getting out of system in a different way. I mean, I have nothing against typing. If you really don't like to write with your hand, you just want to type, go ahead, do that. So that's anyway another way, at least for me anyway, for my emotional well-being. Journaling is one big thing. So what is that one way that you can take care of yourself emotionally? And maybe this week is really talk about tuning in with your emotions and how you can take care of yourself emotionally. Okay, so to review the key takeaway for the cards this week, how can you take care of yourself emotionally this week? All right, so I hope you have enjoyed the card message for this week. And remember always, if you have any comments, sharing, feedback, questions, you feel free to comment below, or send me a message, email. And as you guys know, I also do personalized soul card reading for you guys. If you need help, any clarity, guidance on anything, maybe your family, in situations related to work, situations related to relationships, I can definitely help you. So all the info also will be in the link in the bio or in the description below. All right, so thank you so much for tuning in this week, and I will see you guys next week. Have a great weekend and a great week to take care of yourself emotionally. See you and bye.